Hello and welcome to what is a Junior Television special presentation. This here is a 1964 Cadillac Fleetwood Series 60 special. This unit was found sitting in a garage since 1974. I was not there to film it, but I do have pictures. You can even see the tags. The reason it's not there is because I'm not some kind of revival channel that does this stuff on the spot. Instead, I just bought it and towed it home. But today's epic mission is to show you around the car and to try and see if we can get it to start after 50 years. This car is in truly excellent shape, especially for the year. Take a look at this interior. It does have some discoloration on a lot of the moldings just because of how old it is, and more that I believe the previous owner was a very heavy smoker, as a lot of these Cadillac owners were. This has very nearly every single dealer option you could buy at the Focus. There we go. Very nearly every single dealer option you could buy. It's got seat belts. It's got the factory floor mats. Of course, it has air conditioning. It's got wooden trim on the dash. It has AM/FM radio, working clock. It's got a turbo 400 3-speed transmission, Twilight Sentinel, and more. I'll go over there when I go over there. Matter of fact, it's easier to list off the few dealer options that it doesn't have. It doesn't have the door bumper trim that runs along the side of the car. It's just that chrome strip, like on my 63 Cadillac. And it doesn't have a push button on the floor to change the radio station because it's not an AM radio. And that's it. You can already see I've been dinking around just a little bit. I just got this in here yesterday. And yeah, it's nice. It's got the 429. You got some pretty major crust buildup going on here. It was kind of in a moist-ish environment because the house was abandoned for a while. But yeah. Now, this does have 121,000 miles. I have paperwork to prove it rolled over. But yeah, well, you can see the cruise control there. The radiator needs some work. Now you can't see it, but the radiator at the bottom's all rotted out, so we got a new one. Wish this wasn't so zoomed in here, but it is on the old tires, bias plies. This must have been parked, this must have been parked, I would imagine, in the wintertime, because it does have snow tires on the back. Well, kind of like aggressive tires. I don't know for sure if they're snow tires. You can see all the switches and doodads and jibber jabbers on here. These four here are for actually windows, or actually these four are for the windows. And these four are for the vent windows. They're electric. It's got electric door locks on it. Power seats, of course. A window lock switch, which my car did not have, the 63 Caddy. Vent windows in the rear. Tilt wheel. Let me get in here. Yeah. Cruise control, like I mentioned earlier. The Twilight Sentinel. Rear defroster. Automatic climate control. Very, very specced out car. And again, look at that beautiful wood. Real wood, not fake. You can even see it kind of splintering a little bit. But just trying to show you everything. Yeah! Alright. First order of business is I'm going to clean up those points, which is why I got that off. And we're going to see if it will fire up. The underside of this thing is in pretty decent shape as well. It does need some exhaust work, and it needs to be thoroughly cleaned before rust spreads, because there is a little bit of rust, but overall it's in very good shape. So I'm going to go ahead, clean up the points, and I'll cut back in a minute. One quick thing I just wanted to show off is it also has the Eldorado horns. You could see it in the last shot, but I forgot to mention it. Eldorado horns, which sound absolutely glorious. Alrighty, we got some gasoline down the throat. The points are sparking and doing their job. I have no idea if the coil is doing its job. I believe I don't have a spare, but I might. So let's find out. After 50 years, will it bark? Okay, open this. The starter in this thing isn't awe-inspiring. So let's see. You know what? It tried to fire, even if it was only twice. So we're heading in the correct direction. Let's add some more gas and regroup. I notice I haven't even done anything yet, and the choke's open. So that's probably not a good thing. The choke is stuck, or it's kind of coming free. Okay, let me work on that. A little bit of back and forth made the choke go ahead and start working really freely. So I think it was just a linkage. You can see it's covered in grossness just from so many years of being a car. 120,000 miles, that's a lot. Sorry to keep showing you the outside universe. Hey, good news is the oil pressure went away. Let's see if it comes back on. Yeah! Oh yeah, boys, we got oil pressure. If you don't know why I'm so excited about oil pressure, that is one of the hardest things I had to deal with on the other Cadillac. Oh my God, don't even. I know it was bad. It was bad. Anyways, I never made a video about it, but trust me, it was nightmare. So I'm glad to see this has oil pressure right away. It's all the stuff for the cruise control. We're going to go ahead and go with the strategy of more gas. If that doesn't work, what I'm going to try to do is mount like a little bottle or cup or something with a pinhole in it above the carb so I can get like more consistent fueling. The problem I'm having is that I can't get fuel up. I do not believe the fuel pump is working. But, and I don't have any rubber line to hook up like a temporary tank to auxiliary fuel pump, so 1 second. More gasoline, more fire. Might have been a little bit too much more gas. I want to see if it wants more cowbell. All right, well, it seems like we're gonna have to plumb in a more permanent, or not permanent, but a better fuel system is what I'm trying to say. So 1 second, I've got an idea. Take $1 billion. Okay, just wanted to get the extra fuel out. Alright, guys. I know this is kind of a disappointing conclusion in that I didn't get it totally running. And I know that seems like, oh man, this YouTuber really sucks. They didn't get it fixed, you know. But for now, I gotta take a break. And I'm not fancy. I don't got a video editor right now. So I can't continue working in the same video. So I'm just gonna upload this as it is. Tomorrow, we're gonna go ahead. We got some new plug wires. Got some new plugs. Probably even put a new cap on it, but the cap was in good shape. But still, we're gonna put a new cap on it. And let me tell you what this thing's going to be running by the end of tomorrow, or my name isn't Barry. So, thank you for watching. If this stuff interests you, if this Fleetwood is something you'd like to continue watch develop, then go ahead and give the subscribe button a tickle, whatever, yada yada. If you don't like the video, leave a comment. Give me some constructive criticism. I'm always trying to improve, so I take any feedback. Thank you again for watching, and have a good one.